everyone. Today we had a really cool opportunity. Um, there was an arts and crafts fair held by the Lake Chapala Art Society, and don't hold me to that specific name. I'm not really sure if that is the name, but it's an art group of artists of all sorts, photographers, painters, sculptors, jewelry makers, metal workers, all types of artists. And monthly they come together to put on this event where they can display their works of art and sell pieces. It was a beautiful event. There was music, and I mean great music. These guys are good. It was like Dave Brubeck or some famous guitarist, jazz guitarist. The music was extraordinary. There was food. The food was delicious. There was alcohol. If you like that, you could have a glass of wine or what have you. The booths were beautifully displayed, set up and displayed, and I think the event was from 10 to 4, and around noontime, people really started strolling in. It was really great. Darrell set up a booth for the first time at this event. He joined the Art Society. I think he was really missing participating with the group back when we were at home in Atlanta. He used to be a part of a photography group, which he loved, and they would go out and, wee hours of the morning or late at night and shoot these extraordinary photos. So he joined this group, and he had an opportunity to display some of his gorgeous photography. He has photographs that he's been taking for years. I think he's been shooting since he was about 11. He comes from a family of photographers, and he has some beautiful works of art and received a lot of accolades and compliments on his work. So anyway, Darrell participated in his first arts and crafts fair here in Ajijic, Jalisco, Mexico. And today was a good day.
Hola.
Living here.
No, she lives in Pilates. I think she's here on Fridays.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But they should be.
That's not the same as the art.
Yeah. And that's why I was
Okay, they're coming in now, so you need to stay here.
I'm the guy for that. That's good.
Okay, here he is. So, what do you feel about the way the day went? Were you excited about it? Share a little bit about your experience.
I thought it was a good experience. I was excited about getting my work out there and getting some reaction to see how it came across, how it played with the audience. And so it was a great introduction to doing that kind of thing. I got some good, very good feedback. Everyone loved the work. They loved the subject matter, and some of my best compliments came from other photographers. So I felt good about the day. Yeah, I felt validated, I guess you could say.
Yeah. So, you think you'll do it again?
I am going to do it again. This is what they consider the low season, and so I'm going to wait until the high season, which is just 2 months away. So I'll skip the next month and do the month after, which is the beginning of the high season, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay. And what do you think that you want to do to, maybe enhance your presentation or the display of your work?
I thought that the setup that we went with actually got complimented on that too. They thought that it was nicely done, and a nice presentation of my work. But I have some ideas that I do want to try, because the quantity and the accessibility of the photos, I thought it could be done better, and so maybe be a little more selective and provide a presentation that allows me to show more photos at one time.
Okay.
So I have some ideas that I'll explore that may work to allow me to do that.
Okay. So you think you took too many photos? You have so many extraordinary.
I kind of felt like that, but at the same time, I think some of the other people had, just as many things too. As a painter, photographer / painter, a couple of booths away from me, he had a number of items too. Mm-hmm. And so you never know whether people want to see some additional works or something slightly different or whatever. So you don't want to be prepared. I'd rather have the work with me and not need it than need it and not have it with me.
Yeah, I agree. And then, you had your picture sort of laid out on the table. And of course, there were a few challenges. So there was the wind and all. But the cool thing about this is that this was your first time and it gave you a view of what to expect. So the next time you go in, you'll allow for the wind and, you'll look at the way you display your photos. And I think that it's a good idea to have a setup where you can display multiple photos, because I think one of the drawbacks was that I had some really great stuff, but it was stacked and people didn't really get a chance to view the work. And I think when stuff is just out there, viewed, like right out there in front where you can see it, I think that really impacts the feeling, the nature of the viewer. And so maybe we can get together, together come up with some kind of a display, boards or columns or something that are sturdy enough to hold your prints, and but also something really creative that gives it like make them pop and give it a little bit of artistic musical flair.
Yeah, I've got some ideas we'll explore, but you can go back and forth with that, but I think that having as much stuff on display as possible is better, because a lot of people didn't seem comfortable flipping through the photos.
Right.
They'll look, kind of lean over and look, but they didn't want to touch anything.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Well, great. Well, as I mentioned earlier, today was a good day. Congratulations for getting through your first arts and crafts fair. And we look forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with and how I can help you to, make that hobby of yours a real success.
Yeah, me too. At least nobody said my stuff stunk.
Well, nobody's going to tell you to your face that your stuff is awful. Most people in the world try to pretend like they're nice.
Well, for me, the big thing was the other photographers that came through all were very complimentary.
That's good. Okay.